Shalom, shalom, Akio.
Shalom.
Call halayim Yahweh Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash Barakatah. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the righteous men of Great Millstone who teach us this truth in righteousness and sincerity and in brotherly love. And salutations to the hopeful elect, the 144,000 men of Yasharallah, and the 1/3 men, women, and children of Yasharallah. Shalom. This is your brother Shamya,
This is your brother Might Ash.
and we coming back at you one more time from the Great Millstone Helena, Montana camp here in Helena, Montana. And as you Akim can see, it's a beautiful beautiful day today. You know, it got up to the 80s in Helena.
Got to 90.
It got up to 90, so that's beautiful. You know, when we have an opportunity to get out in the sun and get some fresh air, and you know, that's a beautiful thing. That's a blessing from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, the Lord allow us to get fresh air and sun, and after like what, about 5-6 months of winter, and you know what I'm saying. But you know, we just gonna jump right into it. We ain't gonna waste no more time. So at the end of the day, that incident that happened with those 3 wicked ass women, okay, that live here in Helena, Montana, that posted that that stupid ass 1 minute whack ass skit from an hour video that we did, right?
Yeah, a whole lot of it. And they said that we meant the exact opposite of what we meant.
And so, you know, she got her 5 minutes of fame, you know what I'm saying?
5 minutes.
She got her 5 minutes of fame, you know, but we, you know, hey, the Lord's gonna handle that whole thing, you know what I'm saying? And bring shame upon all 3 of them women, okay? The thing about it is, we gonna continue to do the work that's in the past. We just know we gotta just make sure we stay on point, doing the work in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Lord gonna get them wicked ass women, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Okay, we just waiting faithfully and patiently. Okay, but for the time being, we're gonna continue to do the work. Now, real quick, what I wanted to do real quick, you know, that shit is in the past. But we are gonna contend for the faith, and we're going to contend for the gospel in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? And we're going to continue to do the work of the Lord and through the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth, and we just going to continue to just stay on point and keep doing the work, okay? So real quick, so what we did was we ain't doing no more comments on the board. We stopped doing that days ago. But what we will do is when they bring up scriptures and then think with these stupid ass women, these stupid wicked ass women, not all women. See how we gotta watch ourselves. My thoughts like, yeah. He's like, he said something about.
We shouldn't even call them women. We should just say these bitches.
Right. He said, she said all women are stupid. No, not all women are stupid. Wicked women.
Those aren't women though. Those are bitches.
Kind. So what happened was this retard woman, right? What she did was she posted a verse. No, she didn't even post a verse. She just said something stupid. And this is what she said. She said this. She said, Rodney, according to the Bible, you're supposed to gouge out your own eye.
And did you see another person posted that whole verse in there too? And then that's why I went, and then I just read two verses before that.
Well, we're gonna go right into it, because obviously, see, this woman, she just think like, well, it's fucking retarded. It's like, so basically what you're saying, we're not supposed to look at women.
No, even so, King Solomon, when he would just pick his wives, he didn't lust over all of his wives that he picked before he picked them, because that's what you're doing when you see the woman. You're lusting over here. You say, I want it. Like, we could look up the definition of lust.
Well, look up the word definition of lust, because at the end of the day, King Solomon, all of them was his women. Okay, yeah. They were all virgins. They wasn't other men's. Other men didn't have them. That was all King Solomon's women. Period. But we don't want to get off topic, because these women will say, they'll start bringing up their feminist shit and all that bullshit. So look up the word lust, and then we just gonna, you know.
Very strong sexual desire.
Okay. So when I looked at that young woman, because according to the Bible, that young woman is a woman, and that she's a woman. Okay, but in this society they'll say, "Oh, she's just a child." But we don't want to say anything, so they'll try to incriminate us and shit. So that's what the word lust means, right? Read it one more time.
Fuck him.
Read it one more time.
A very strong sexual desire.
Okay.
A passionate desire for. It's not even. It's just a passionate desire for something.
Right.
So when you're looking at girls you want to be your wife, say, all right, we're gonna say this now.
Mhm.
We're gonna say, in this captivity, say we look at someone who's 16
Mhm.
or 18, and we want them. We're lusting for them. We have a passionate desire for them.
But notice what Matash said for those stupid ass women out there. See, he said something about 16-year-old. It's like, well, look, we ain't dealing with that no more. We don't deal with underage women.
No, but
we're
16 is over.
But they know that. They know that.
Mhm.
But we just want to. We always want to stay on point. We're not dealing with nobody under 18.
Mm-mm.
Nobody. We have never dealt with anybody under 18. We ain't never had no sexual relations with no women under 18. We ain't never went on a date with a woman under 18. We ain't never did none of that shit. We got to clear all that shit up.
I mean, besides me when I was under 18.
Okay, so we're gonna go right into it. Now let's debunk what this woman that said. She said, because she said, I gotta gouge my eyes, so I can't look at no females. Go to Matthew chapter 18 and verse 6. Matthew 18 and verse 6, and we're gonna read down to 9. Go in the blue letter. Because we're gonna look up some words too.
Mhm.
So, but at the end of the day, you know, like I said, we ain't got time for that shit. We at the end of this rulership. We at the end of this kingdom. Okay, we're at the end, so we just gonna continue to do the work.
There's a verse that says there's no point in finding a wife here, really.
Kind. So
I don't remember what verse it was though, but Matthew
chapter 18 and verse 6. Read that one. Yeah, I knew which one you're talking about. What Paul said.
In Babylon.
Don't worry. You know, roughly paraphrase. Don't worry about having no women, or just, you know.
It says thou shalt not have a wife in Babylon, nor kids in Babylon. Roughly paraphrasing.
Okay, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Basically, that's it. That, you know, that's what Paul was saying. Is like, just, you know, it would be better for you not to have a wife. That's what he, you know what I'm saying.
Matthew 18 and 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me.
Who's the little ones?
But
whosoever shall offend one of these little
ones which believe in me. That's
us.
That's us. Prophets.
Kind.
It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea.
Okay, so that woman that posted that talking about you got your hour, did you hear that? This is talking about the prophets. See, you don't even understand what you don't, and we can clearly see you don't read the Bible. You just heard something. You heard that from somebody. Maybe you went to church once in your life, and then you heard it, and then you remembered it, and he's like, well, and that's it. Read it one more time.
Yeah, and according to her, it's wrong to lust after any girl ever in your life. Matthew 18 and 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea.
Okay, verse 7.
Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be the offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offense cometh.
Verse 8.
Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off, and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life halted or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire.
So verse 9 is the kicker. This is what she came up with.
And if thine eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hellfire.
Okay, so basically, all this is talking about is basically sinning. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is talking about. So the question is to this woman that's on the comment board, what is sin? Stay on the blue letter, Matash, because we got to look this word up. So what is sin?
The transgression of the law.
Yeah, but they don't know that. But we got to teach them that. What is sin? So we asked them, that woman, because she brought up that precept, said, gouge your eye out. So so basically, this is talking about sin. You know, you don't want to sin. You might as well just gouge your eye out to do, and you know. So, but what is sin? So what we gonna do is go to 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 1. Because the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, they taught us to go into the words, which shows and proves that they have the 144% truth, because we go into the words, we study the etymology of words, and you know what I'm saying? So read 1 John chapter 3 and verse 1.
Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we shall be called the sons of our power.
Who is the sons of God?
That's us.
Well, let's prove to see that, because it said, read it one more time.
That we should be called the sons of our power.
Okay, so real quick, go to Genesis chapter 6 and verse 2. Stay on that one, but go to Genesis chapter 2 verse 6 and then come back to that one. Let's
6
see.
and 2?
Yep, Genesis 6 and 2, because it said the sons of God in 1 John chapter 3 and verse 1. So read Genesis 6 and 2. All the way in the beginning.
From 1?
Yeah.
Genesis 6 and 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them.
Uh-huh.
Verse 2. That the sons of our power
The sons of what? They taking up. The sons of who?
That the sons of our power
Okay.
saw the daughters of men, that they were fair.
That word fair means beautiful. So we back then, our ancestors, they looked at these women like, wow, they're beautiful. And then what?
And they were probably much more beautiful too back then. And they took them wives of all which they choose.
So they saw these beautiful. So they saw these beautiful women, and they said, "We gonna get them." But see, they don't understand that. We just proven right here that the sons of God is us. Go back to 1 Peter 3 and 1. 1 Peter 3 and 1. Now read that one more time. 1 Peter 3 and 1, right there.
That's John.
1 John, yeah, 1 John.
So verse John.
No. You had it right there. There it is.
Okay.
Now read the title.
Children of our power, love one another.
So this is talking about children of our power. We're the children of Israel. Read 1 John 3 and 1 again.
Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us.
And that's singular, us. That's us, Israel. Not everybody in the whole entire planet.
That we should be called the sons of our power.
And we already proved who the sons of God are. We're the sons of God. We proved it.
Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Kind.
Beloved, now are we the sons of our power, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
So very soon we're going to see Yahweh Bashim Yahushai appear as he is. It ain't going to be no, well, it's spiritual. It's this. It doesn't matter what he looked like. No, we're going to clearly see what he looked like. Now we know who the sons of God is, okay? Now let's go 1 John chapter 3. 1 John chapter 3. Because we got to still get on what is sin, okay? So 1 John chapter 3 and verse 1.
1 John 3 and 1?
1 John 3 and 1.
That's this one.
Wait. Slack. So 1 John. Okay, so yeah, we was right there. Well, all we had to do is just so keep reading down. Where we stop at? Verse 3.
1 John 3 and 3. And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure.
Kind.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law? So that's what sin means, right? According to the Bible?
Yeah.
Sin is the transgression of the law.
Yeah, most people can't even tell you what sin is.
Right. So that's what it is. That woman that was on the Facebook page talking shit. Sin is the transgression of the law. Okay, so now we got to go to the law, right? So, but real quick, I want to read this 1 John 3 and 4 in the Amplified Bible. It says this: everyone who practices sin practices lawlessness. And sin is lawlessness, parentheses, ignoring God's law by action or neglect, or by tolerating wrongdoing, being unrestrained by his commands and his will. Okay? So these people in the Christian churches, they ignore the Lord's Yahweh Shem Shai's law. They say it's done away with. But the Lord said if you ignore it, you're through.
They
Okay?
put a big rainbow on their church, and they say they let the trannies in.
Okay, Matash. So let's get Sirach chapter 41 and verse 21. Because according to what this woman says, she was basically saying that I can't look at no women. That's basically what she was saying. No women, you know, even women of marriageable age, but we just don't want to get off topic because that'll go over their head. You know, they'll call us pedophiles, even if we prove to them that the woman was of marriageable age. But let's continue to Sirach 41 and 21. Wait, let's Sirach, yeah. So Sirach 41 and 21.
Ecclesiasticus 41 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
And to turn away thy face from the kinsman, or to take away a portion or a gift, or to gaze upon another man's wife.
To gaze upon what?
Or to gaze upon another man's wife.
Okay, so question for that woman that was on the comment board talking about gouge my eye out. That young woman of marriageable age, did she have a husband?
Probably not.
Did she have a husband? Can you answer that question for me? Did she have a husband?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, so now read it one more time.
And to turn away thy face from the kinsman, or to take away a portion or a gift, or to gaze upon another man's wife.
Okay, so Sirach chapter 41 and verse 27 in the Douay Rheims 1899 American edition, it says, gaze not upon another man's wife, and be not inquisitive after his handmaid. So we got to make sure we stay on that word handmaid, because we're going to prove something with that one too. And approach not her bed. Now the question is, that woman of a marriageable age, did I approach her, or did I try to, you know, is it, that's a different, is it, you know, a handmaid. You know what I'm saying? If she was another man's handmaid, did I approach her? Did I try to get her into the bed or anything? No. No, we can't even do that in this
And you can't
kingdom.
get mad that we're saying marriageable age, because the Bible says when a woman's at marriageable age. So we're just quoting the Bible.
And but you know what? That woman, the woman, Hannah Mendez, she actually posted one of those videos that we did months ago, and the title reads, "A Girl of Marriageable Age." We did that video like 5-6 months ago.
Yeah,
she posted it.
How can we prove the entire scriptures to you, and then you still say, "Oh no, these guys are just flipping the scriptures," when they proved it to you?
Right. You know, so let's just keep doing. Let's keep moving and grooving. So now, let me read it one more time in the Douay Rheims 1899 American edition. It says, "Gaze not upon another man's wife, and be not inquisitive after his handmaid, and approach not her bed." That word inquisitive means curious or inquiring. You know, trying to be curious and try to see what she's doing. And it's like, no, we ain't doing that. Now, real quick, let's go to the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16. Exodus 22 and verse 16. Okay. Now we're going to the law. Okay. Because we can't keep the whole law in this captivity, but the Lord said perform the righteous acts. So according to the law, right? This is what the Lord said according to the law.
And one thing to add before that, basically what that woman was saying, she was saying that even if that was your wife, if you were to lust after your own wife, you should gouge your own eyes out, because all she put there was woman.
Will you repeat it again?
She said, right there, she said if you were lusting, the verse said if you're lusting after a woman, you should gouge your eyes out.
Right.
If the way she was thinking of it, that would mean that would even apply to you if you were lusting over your wife.
Well, no. See, look, if that's your wife, you can lust after your own wife. That's your wife.
But the way that she was saying it,
right?
She was saying you couldn't lust after any woman with her logic.
She's a fool. Real quick, Blue Letter, Exodus 22 and 16. Blue Letter, because we got to look up this word real quick. Exodus 22 and 16. Real quick. Okay, because the thing about it is this: these wicked women, they don't understand what. Even if they read the Bible, they still don't understand what they're reading. They don't read. They don't understand it. So Exodus chapter 22 and verse 16: unless a man of the Lord, teach a woman the right way about the scriptures, that's the only way a woman to get it. Period. So Exodus 22:16.
And most of them still don't even get it after you teach it to them.
So Exodus 22:16.
Exodus 22:16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Okay, so real quick, go on Tools and look up that word maid. See what that word maid means. This is Exodus 22:16. This is we're reading
Virgin.
in the law. Okay, virgin, right? So go to no, just keep going. Biblical usage, right? Strong's info.
Strong's definitions. Feminine, passive, participle of an unused root meaning to separate. A virgin from her privacy, sometimes by continuation, a bride. Also figuratively, a city or state.
Maid, virgin. Okay, so go to Genesis chapter 24 and verse 16. Because you said with a maid, right? So let's dig even deeper to what a maid is. So Genesis 24:16. Because in Genesis 24:16, it's going to say damsel. But read Genesis 24:16. We're going to look into that word too.
Genesis 24:16. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her.
Okay.
And she went to the well and filled her pitcher and came up.
Now read verse 15 and then read 16 again, so they'll know who we're talking about.
Genesis 24:15. And it came to pass before he had done speaking, that behold, Rebekah came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she went down to the well and filled up her pitcher and came up.
Now look into that word damsel. Look into the word damsel. Let's see what the word damsel means.
Girl, damsel.
No, read the whole thing, outlined, so they'll know exactly where this is coming from. We reading this out the Blue Letter Bible, outline biblical usage.
It says the Strong's Concordance is H5291.
Okay, then read the definition.
Hide.
The whole thing.
Outline of biblical usage. Girl, damsel, female servant.
No, you missed that one right there too. Read it again.
Girl, damsel, female servant.
Okay.
Girl, damsel, little girl.
Little girl? So that's the damsel that they was talking about? That's concordance in what we just read, Rebecca? So according to that, she was a damsel, a girl, a little girl, and what else?
Of young woman, marriageable. Young woman, concubine, prostitute.
And we did a video 5-6 months ago, and the title read, A Girl of Marriageable Age. We're reading this. We're reading the definition according to the Bible. Right? And what else to say?
Maid, female attendant, female servant.
Female servant. Now, what we're going to do, now we're going to go back to the Genesis chapter 24:16. And so now we know what the word damsel means. Now all we got to do is put the word that's there clearly. It says this. Genesis 24:16, and the girl, which is a damsel, was a virgin. So she was a young woman, a marriageable age, a virgin. She's never been touched by a man, right? And no man had known her. This is Genesis chapter 24 and verse 16, and the Amplified Version Bible. It says the girl was very beautiful. So Rebecca was very beautiful, a virgin and unmarried. And she went down to the spring and filled her jar and came up. Okay? And so we just proved it. A damsel, a handmaid, a young girl of marriageable age, a virgin. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it says, so this is the thing. When again, just like how we told Hannah Mendez and all these wicked ass motherfuckers, man, they'll say something, but they don't understand what they're saying. So when the woman just said, "Oh, you should gouge your eye out," no, it's like, what the hell are you talking about? Gouge my eye out? Because even if I happen to look at that woman, that young woman of marriageable age, that woman wasn't married. That young woman wasn't married. If she in this society, the 12-year-old, 13, 14, she wasn't married. You see what I mean? So these people are wicked.
Yeah, we're just showing this to show you that you're retarded.
You're retarded, exactly. And to basically keep the gospel. We're preach the gospel. Okay? Contend for the we're contending.
Fighting the good
fight. Good fight against these naysayers, against these scoffers and these haters and these wicked ass, stupid ass people. Okay? So real quick, what I want to do is now let's do this, Matash. We're going to wrap it up after this. Let's go to Luke chapter 1 and verse 38. Because this is what the title is going. We're going to name this the title. We're going to put the title on this. This is a question for you so-called Christians. How old was Mary of the Bible when she bare the Messiah, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ, because his name is Yahushai?
Okay.
How old was Mary when she bare Yahushai? How old was she? So now, real quick, let's go to Luke chapter 1 and verse 38. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get it in the let's get it in, not in the blue letter. Get off the blue letter, because we go to the other website.
Bible Hub?
No, the other one. Here it is. That one.
No, in Jesus.
Yep.